Let's get into some things. Let's get into some things. You know what that means? It's time for Hot Topics! Yes! So today's Hot Topic. So what are we going to talk about today? I know I'm so late on this Shane and Jeffree drama. I know I'm late. I've been sick. Okay? I've been sick. I know I'm late. But if you want me to cover any of it, put it in the comments below. And I have no issues making a video on it. I just haven't because I'm just like, bitch, y'all already know. You see what I'm saying? Like, y'all already know. So what are we talking about today? So this is something that no one's really talking about. And I don't think people aren't talking about it because they don't want to. I just think that people are like really busy with the videos they currently have, which I completely understand. Like, people are busy, people are stretched thin, not everything can be covered, which is why the irrelevant channels kind of step in. So what am I talking about? So one of the drama channels, his name is Peter Monn. The reason why I really like his commentary style is that he's not like, I'm going to investigate and I'm going to turn in over all the rocks and I'm going to figure out what you did like 12 years ago and who you tweet to. Like, that's not his style. Like, he reads Reddits, he reads comments and things like that. And then he also tells like his own experiences with these people too, because unbeknownst to me, you know how all of a sudden all these YouTubers want to say fuck commentary channels and all that kind of bullshit, fuck drama channels, fuck all of them, they're fucking garbage. Unbeknownst to me, you motherfuckers can't stay out of their DMs, okay? Let's talk about that. And by the way, I believe every word. Even though it's all alleged, I believe every word. I do believe that y'all, you know, are on their phones like that and sending voice memos and shit like that. I believe every word. And I've seen them. I've seen the voice memos that y'all been sending to these drama channels. But that's another video for another day. But anyway, so what are we talking about today? So Peter Monn decided, while he was covering the Tati Westbrook, the new video she dropped, he decided to talk about one of the things she said in the video that she just dropped. She said that Shane was upset about James doing a documentary, which that didn't make any sense to me. I'm like, bitch, what documentary are you talking about? But to my understanding, a lot of Tati's video would not make sense to someone like me that's out of the loop. A lot of the video adds context to what the drama channels knew already, and it's up to the drama channels if they want to speak on some of the things that she said that would have made sense to them. Which, no pressure, you don't have to, because this is some nasty shit that's been going on, okay? And I think Tati's doing a lawsuit. That's what she kind of implied, that she was going to sue Shane and Jeffree for damages. So that's what she was, you know, kind of implied in the video. But so I don't really blame drama channels for, you know, not really saying much, because they don't want to get indicted in this shit, bitch, because it's going to be some shit show. But anyways, I'm rambling. Peter Monn, he decided to tell a story. Again, this is his story. This is alleged. This is his story. I do not know if it's true or not. But Peter decided to tell a story about James wanting to do a documentary. Now, what's interesting about this story is it's about James wanting to document his journey of creating his makeup palette with Morphe. So we're going to listen to the video, and then I'm going to come back with my commentary.
James contacted me, and he wanted to do this supposed 10-plus part series, okay? And it was going to be about the life of a beauty influencer. And it was going to start from how he started his career, all this stuff that happened at the beginning. It was going to be about how he taught himself how to do makeup, things like that. It was going to be on and on and on. And it was going to be about the building of his palette with Morphe. That was a huge part of it, okay? We were going to only be one part of it. We were going to fly out to LA. It was going to be like 2 days that we were there. And we were going to sit down and we were going to sit down with James, and we were going to interview James from a drama channel point of view, and then he was going to interview us as like what it was to be a drama channel, things like that, okay? This thing got so huge and involved with just the drama channel part that at one point it was going to be like the drama channels against like Tati and Jeffree Star and all these beauty influencers, right? And it got very, very messy, and we weren't super comfortable with it at that point. And so James said, well, Shane has agreed to come in and mediate this, right? He wanted to come in and he wanted to fix this thing, right? Well, we started feeling real uncomfortable with this situation, okay? So we pulled back and we said, we don't want to be part of that if it's going to be all these other people. Like, we'll do it if it's us and you, but other than that, we don't want to do that, okay? So this was exactly 2 summers ago. So at the last minute, this whole thing, it fell down the tubes. He decided that he didn't want to go through with it, and he said that Jeffree and Shane told him that this probably wasn't a good idea, that he should just move on. He goes, I've decided not to do it. I'm going to do something else, blah, 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 whatever. I don't know anything other than that. And I can remember talking to James on the phone, and I said, this is going to be really cool, but like as a drama channel and somebody that watches this, like I want to see the behind the scenes of how a palette is made. Like not just Kylie Jenner, like, oh, here's my, what do you call it? Here's my factory, or here's my warehouse, or the laboratory, but like I actually want to see each step, like how you pick the colors, how you name the colors, what goes into the making the eyeshadow. He goes, that's all going to be in there. He was very excited about it, okay, just to end this whole series because Shane and Jeffree supposedly talked him out of it. Now, I don't know anything else about that other than that, right? But to turn around a year later or 2 years later and Shane and Jeffree put out this series, that is exactly that. Minus like the building up to the, but if you remember the very beginning, Shane said he wanted to do a series on the beauty industry, and it ended up just being the selling of this palette. James told me that when he did it, the last episode was going to be him dropping the palette. That was going to be the last episode of this thing.
So you heard it yourself. Basically, James' idea of the documentary was pretty much damn similar to what Shane and Jeffree did about, the beautiful world or the, the beautiful world of Jeffree Star, or whatever the fuck that bullshit was, whatever the 10 episode commercial that shit was. And I honestly didn't want to watch the last episode, but like I was doing a podcast at the time, and the person that was in charge of the podcast, he was like, you have to watch the last episode because we're going to talk about it. So I was like, oh, bitch. So I watched it for that reason alone. But anyways, it's just, we've been hearing so much about Shane these last few weeks. And these last few weeks, Shane has really been exposing, I feel like, his true self. I don't feel like this whole, I have anxiety, I emotionally eat, you don't have to buy my merch, but buy my merch. I feel like that's all bullshit. I really feel like that's all bullshit. A lot of people have been hinting that was bullshit, but these last few weeks, it's been really showing that it's a bunch of bullshit. And now hearing this new information that they basically ripped off of James's idea is absolutely madness. It's madness to me. Like, it was a literal copy and paste of James's idea. Like, honestly, I'm not even a James fan. Like, don't get it fucked up. I am not a James fan. Not at all. Not zero zip. Don't give a fuck. Don't give a fuck about James. James said some wild ass shit, and it is what it is. And I pick and choose what I forgive, what people say and do, because it's my motherfucking choice. But that's for another video, for another day. But, girl, he's really been through a lot. He's allegedly been falsely accused. I'm going to say allegedly because, bitch, I don't know. People are saying there's audio recordings of this alleged victim being floated around, which is disgusting as fuck. So I don't even know about the whole situation about James and, what he did or didn't do in private. I just think it's disgusting that people are just floating, a voice memo of his alleged victim. But anyways. So you have that. Then you have him losing 3 million subscribers. Then you have him losing his merch. Like, he literally lost everything. Then the anniversary edition of his palette flopped. which it was like the mini palette of his artistry palette that he did with Morphe. That fucking flopped. And then on top of that, Shane and Jeffrey steal his idea when originally the idea was supposed to be Shane learning about the drama community and the beauty community, not just how he built his conspiracy palette. It's just a mess. It's a real mess. It's a real mess. And like at this point, like the more information that we're getting from behind the scenes of like what was going on, the more I feel like when everybody was saying like, oh, everyone's made up or there's peace and all this kind of stuff. No, I don't think there was any peace. Like I don't think there was any peace at all. I think it was basically, let's just not talk shit about each other. Let's just like not fuck with each other, because I will never fuck with you forever because of what you did to me. That's what I feel like this all was. It's just like, I'm just not gonna fuck with you anymore because you done all this shit to me while Shane and Jeffrey is like, you know, counting money. Which, by the way, we still haven't heard shit from them after that Tati video dropped. We haven't heard shit. And the last thing we heard from Jeffrey was him buying a fucking car. But that's and taking pictures with fans. This whole thing's gross. This whole thing's gross. This whole thing's disgusting. But you let me know what you think in the comments. Do you think it's a coincidence that Shane and Jeffrey did the same exact documentary idea that James did? Do you think it's just a coincidence, or do you think they stole that shit? You let me know in the comments, and thank you for watching.